In this class, we are going to understand introduction and history of C. Why we have to learn C language? The first reason is C is the basic or fundamental programming language where we learn programming skills or what? Coding skills. In order to learn these programming skills or coding skills, C is the best language. It's the fundamental language. That is why we learn what? C language. Okay. C is like mother language of all computer programming languages. So we learn C language as the first programming language. Generally in our life we learn our mother language first, then only we learn what? Other languages, because mother language is the easiest language in our life to learn. Okay, similar to that, when we come to the computer programming languages, C is like mother language of computer science. That is why we have to learn C language as the first programming language. Okay, after learning C programming languages, other language becomes what? Easy to learn, like C++, Java, Python language becomes what? Easy to learn. Otherwise becomes what? Difficult. Okay, so in order to learn the other languages in the future, we have to have the knowledge on what? C programming. That is why we have to learn C language as the first programming language, because based upon this particular C programming only, in the future you will understand C++, Java, Python, etc. programming languages. If you are not having knowledge on C programming, then these particular language becomes what? Difficulty to learn. Okay, right. Then history of C. What is the history? C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie at AT&T's Bell Laboratories, USA in 1972. That is, Mr. Dennis Ritchie is the actual person who written C language in 1972 in the company called AT&T's Bell Laboratories, okay, present in USA. So what is the full form of AT&T's Bell Laboratories? Means AT&T full form is American Telephones and Telegraphs Bell Laboratories. Okay. Then how Mr. Dennis Ritchie developed this particular C language? C was developed by combining some programming languages. For example, I give the formula like C language is equal to one BCPL language concept and another B language concept. Like this, there are already some existing languages present in the industry, like what? BCPL language and what? B language. So Mr. Dennis Ritchie added the concepts of BCPL language and B language and added some more concepts of his own, and finally he wrote a language called as what? C language. Like this, by combining the concepts of some languages and adding his own concepts, he written what? C language. Okay. Now this particular C language was got success. Why this C language was got success means, now the reasons are, there are so many reasons, but simple reasons I am going to explain. C can be used to write any type of application. In C language you can write any type of application, any type of problem you can solve. For example, you can write system softwares. System softwares means softwares which are helpful to run the computer. That softwares are called as what? System softwares. Okay. Example, operating systems like Windows operating system, Mac operating system, Linux operating system. Like this operating systems can be written in what? C language. Then device drivers means any hardware software is called as what? Device driver. For example, your mouse is working. How the mouse is working? For the mouse there is one program present in the computer. That particular program is called as what? Device driver. For example, printer. How the printer will work? To make the printer function, one program will be present in the computer. That particular program is called as what? Device drivers. So device drivers are the hardware programs that drives tells how the hardware should function. Such a type of programs are called as device drivers. Okay. Then compilers we can write. Compilers means translators, what we call as. Okay. Like system softwares, we can write system softwares in what? C language. So system softwares helps the systems to run, not useful for us, but it is helpful for systems. Okay. Then application softwares. Application softwares are the softwares which are useful for human beings actually. Okay. For example, banking software which are used for us only. Then supermarket softwares like supermarket software, MS Word, Notepad, hotel softwares, etc. So all these softwares are useful for human beings, and these softwares are called as what? Application softwares. Therefore, C language can be used to write both system softwares means computer related softwares as well as human being related softwares. Both type of softwares can be written in C language. That is why C language was got popular. Okay, right.